Welcome, Bet the Over, episode 3. Got guests, not guests.
Guest.
I beast it. Host Kevin, guest Steve.
Guest
Although I'm
DEB.
getting confused because I'm here doing the intro, but maybe
You're-
maybe you'll do it again one day.
You're the best at the intro.
Nice.
All right. Here's the intro for you. He's DEB. I'm KEB.
Sheesh.
Welcome back to the POD.
Nice.
So first we're gonna
Fire.
break down. We'll do the Trevor Lawrence contract. You down with that?
I'm down.
Or you want to do the Jets training camp first?
No, there's not much going on with the Jets training camp except for the whole Rodgers thing and the Reddick thing. So let's talk contracts.
Yeah. We're a little short on content.
Not enough going on in the NFL
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
not a lot
Come on.
going on.
That's why I'm
It's
saying we should do the. I really want to get into doing some mock drafts, but I guess the people don't want to see that yet, do they?
No, none of the comments has said anything.
Yo, please do a mock draft. It's like me.
Yeah, you in the comments begging us. All right. So the biggest news of the week, honestly, I think was the Trevor Lawrence news. He signed a 5-year extension worth $275 million, which will run through his 10th season in 2023. So let's get the math going on that.
Bro, I feel like giving him a deal like that is like giving like a franchise backup a deal like that. He's
Yeah,
just so average, bro.
He definitely has not lived up to the number 1 overall pick, especially coming out of college.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm not saying he's bad, but I really feel like at that point you could shop around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you sign him though, because he's still young. He's still like, he's younger than a lot of quarterbacks still. Like even, I think he's younger than like JJ McCarthy.
This is his fourth year?
I think fourth.
He's going
year.
into his 4th year.
Yeah, because he signed 5 years, so it'll be its 10th season. So I think he's going into his 5th year.
Damn.
And right now he's projected to make $55 million a year. So I think,
It's crazy.
does that make him the highest paid quarterback in the league?
No.
No.
It's Mahomes.
Yeah,
No, isn't it
But he
like-
took a pay cut.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking this up because I'm curious. Wait, bro.
Oh, it's Deshaun Watson. Oh wait, is this updated?
Wait, we got to see this because Trevor Lawrence and Burrow are tied.
They're tied.
Wow, bro.
55
Mahomes
mil.
took that much of a pay cut?
Well, yeah, I think he just backloaded the contract, so it's gonna be like,
He don't care, bro. He just won 2 rings.
yeah, he went for more of the rings. But
Yeah, that's what you got to do, bro.
we'll get back into Trevor Lawrence. So let's pull up his stats here because you did say he was slightly. I mean, I think he's been all right. Like, he
Wait,
hasn't-
pull up these. We gotta look at like 2 random guys' stats first.
no. Well, one's Trevor Lawrence, and then the other one is a mystery
Oh,
quarterback.
I see.
Yeah,
I
it's a
see.
mystery
I see what
quarterback.
you're doing.
We're gonna dissect these stats.
Trevor
right
Lawrence
now.
has got to be the one on the right, right?
I don't know. We'll see. So games we got 50 and 60. AV, what is that? Average? I don't know. But QB record is on the left we got 20 and 30, and on the right we got 22, 36, and 1. Those are records, right?
Yeah, that tie makes a
Rec?
huge difference, doesn't it?
The,
Yeah,
the
that
tie,
is the,
the tie is the tie is huge.
I think it's in games that they started though, which which makes obviously makes
that does
sense.
make
But
sense.
yeah,
And then completion percentage, we got the guy on the right with 64.3, the guy on the left at 63.8. Passing yards, we got 11,770 versus 12,512. Passing yards average 6.7 versus 6.6, so off by what, 0.1. Passing yards per game 235.4 versus 208. Touchdowns, we got 62, 58. Interceptions 40 to 39. I guess, what is rate? Is that rushing rate?
no,
Or-
it's like touchdown to interception rate.
Oh, ratio?
Yeah,
Okay, so we got 85.2 to 85.0. Rushing attempts 332 to 205. Rushing yards 1,914 versus 964. Rushing yards average 5.8 versus 4.7. Touchdowns 13 versus 11, and then
way more fantasy points for our guy on the right.
that's what that last stat is.
Ain't nobody taking him in fantasy, right? Either of them, I guess. But that's funny because this other guy, like I feel like probably has never been drafted for a fantasy team. But Trevor Lawrence is
So who you taking? Which guy is better? Would you say left or right?
I mean, right's got to be Trevor, right?
Maybe. I
Right?
don't know though.
So much better.
He doesn't run that much.
Yeah.
Steve's acting like he doesn't know who's who.
I do know who it is.
All right.
The guy on the right is Daniel Jones.
Yeah, the guy on the right's Daniel Jones. The guy on the left is Trevor Lawrence. So Daniel
Yeah, but
Jones makes
yeah, but
40 mil
have
a
they
year.
played the same amount of seasons?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if they were drafted the same year, but
Daniel Jones has been playing for I think 4 years as well.
I don't know. Either way, I mean, you got the game, so it doesn't like it's all just averages out. But I don't know. Trevor Lawrence got 55 mil a year, and Daniel Jones gets 40 mil a year, and the Giants got flamed for paying Daniel Jones. Meanwhile, Trevor Lawrence has eerily similar stats. Like they look exactly the same. Honestly, Daniel Jones just has more rushing yards. That's it.
Yeah, a lot more rushing yards. Holy shit. Well, dude, I just can't believe that he rushes that much. I remember you saying that too. That he was like,
2 years ago, he ran so
Yeah,
much. I mean,
yeah.
obviously last year he couldn't run. He had a torn
he's
ACL.
like a mini Josh Allen, bro. He's big body, for sure.
He's like skinny though. He runs like a gazelle,
Yeah, and then he
like
just
a deer in
he
headlights.
trips and falls in the open
Yeah.
field, bro.
But I don't know. Like, obviously Trevor Lawrence is better. He was the #1 overall pick. But like, everyone flames Daniel Jones, but it's like Trevor Lawrence has better. He's had a better O line and better wide receivers,
Yeah.
and his stats are comparable.
I think there's nothing wrong with giving Daniel Jones another chance, bro. You don't get to the second round of the playoffs like all on, being carried by your team. So,
I mean, yeah, 2 years ago he was good.
well, that's what I mean.
He was
yeah,
like
yeah.
he was. I mean, he wasn't like
Or even
fantastic.
even if he wasn't like great, he was good enough to get there.
Yeah.
With the team that he had around him. So,
Yeah, he was like. I mean, he didn't carry the team, I wouldn't say, but he did what he needed to do to get to the playoffs.
yeah.
But Trevor Lawrence has like last year he had good wide receivers. He had what? He had Calvin Ridley. He has who's his favorite target? Christian Kirk,
the GOAT.
the GOAT. Evan Ingram, who was bad on the Giants, now he's like good. And who else did he have? He had someone else that's always like pretty good.
I don't know. I just remember.
Yeah, but either way, those three are better, a lot better than what the Giants have.
Bro, we gotta talk about like Christian Kirk fantasy, bro.
We'll get into the
So
fantasy
far,
episode. You want to talk about fantasy?
No,
so
I'm just saying, I had slept on him all last year.
I know
And
everyone.
when I
did.
tried to throw him up in trades because I had so many extra receivers, nobody wanted him. But I think he ended up getting me something good.
I mean, it's because everyone saw Ridley in training camp and he was going crazy.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh my
remember that
God,
training camp?
remember the first?
Was it Zay Jones that he was running next
Yeah,
to?
yeah. Zay Jones was good too. But remember the first Ridley game, the first Ridley fantasy game, and then the rest of the season was just he was gone, bro.
I remember. Yeah, I traded for
he
him.
was gone.
I
Bro.
traded for him after the first
After
game
the
in
first week,
fantasy.
yeah, because he had like 25, 30 points, bro, and then he just disappeared.
But then towards the end of the season, he started to pick it up again.
He did, yeah.
Finally, but it took him like half the year.
Bro, that was like, I don't know. It was just crazy though, because they won what? Like they were like 9-1, bro, and then they just lost like 8 straight.
Yeah, no, they
Crazy.
lost their last like 6 out of
Did
7
they didn't
games.
even make the playoffs.
No, they missed the playoffs.
That's
They needed
crazy,
to win
bro.
like one game in the
Bro,
last
you can't-
5-6 weeks.
be
and
doing
they
that.
lost every single
Bro
game.
is not clutch.
Not
crazy.
satisfied with 1-0.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god. Yeah, that's an interesting comparison though. I never would have thought. If I would like to see how many seasons they both played, because if they both played the same amount of seasons, it gets pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, you're paying him 15 mil more
yeah.
per year. And yet Daniel Jones, everyone's like crying to cut him. I get that he hasn't played that well, but
Nah, he deserves another shot. He went to the playoffs a couple of years ago. Bro, he had first of all, he had injuries that he was playing with last year, or not even playing with actually.
yeah,
And
he's,
then
he's injury prone though.
like started the season like he didn't really have anyone to throw to. It's not even
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not even like the Giants receivers are generally that terrible. It's just there's always stuff going on with them. You got Waller, he wasn't even good when he came over to the Giants.
They all get hurt.
They all get hurt. Yep. And then
all
like the new what was his name, Hyatt? They don't even involve him in the
Jalen
off. They don't
Hyatt,
even
yeah.
involve him in the offense.
They didn't throw him the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So
Well, it's because they didn't have enough time because like their offensive line was so
the
terrible.
way my sunglasses were like this the entire time. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's the new style.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, but let's go to Jets training camp now.
Just a few things. So the whole thing with Reddick is it's fine. I understand where he's coming from. Like double digit sacks in like the past like 4 seasons. Pro Bowler past like 4 seasons. I get why you would want a new deal. It is frustrating because it's like, you tell the Jets that you're fine. You tell the Jets that you're fine with playing out your deal. So we're gonna pay out your deal, but now you pull this, and you don't show up to anything. He hasn't shown up to anything yet.
Did they sign him, or I heard somewhere they traded for him?
They did. Yeah, they took his deal.
But why did they trade for him if he didn't have a contract? Like,
He
I don't get
did. He
that.
did have a contract with the Eagles, but
He only had one more year though.
Yeah, but the Jets were just going to pay that deal out. They were, and then obviously if he performed, we'll keep him and we'll give him a new deal next year. But he just wants a new deal now.
Yeah, but before they traded for him, they probably should have known he was gonna want a bigger deal. Like,
Maybe they came to some kind of agreement, and now he's backing out on it.
I guess, because like, why would you trade for a guy if like they don't want to pay him now? It
No.
doesn't really make any sense.
I think
Like,
you pay him. I think
why-
I think you just pay him, man. I think you need a guy like that, especially when you get rid of Huff like that.
No, he's definitely good. I'm so glad he's off the Eagles. I
Yeah.
hated him on the Eagles, but
But it's like you could have just kept Huff at that point. You gave him to the Eagles anyway.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it really depends on how much. I mean, I don't know Huff's contract, but
He was a rookie.
he was a rookie last
I
year.
think so.
Really?
Yeah, or he got it,
No.
or
He wasn't a rookie. Because why would they let him go? If
he was
a
just a
rookie?
free agent. Like we just had him on like a 1 or 2 year deal.
Yeah, they might have signed him to a 1-year deal. He was crazy. Like Huff.
Yeah, he was nice. Dude. The defense was stacked. You don't have to change anything about the defense.
Yeah, but the thing is, he only came in for pass rushing. Like Reddit's better overall. Like he can play 3 downs. Like Huff would just come in the rush. Like it'd be 3rd down, then be like, get Huff in there,
Yeah.
and like run in and get a sack. I don't know like where this guy came from. Huff is Bryce Huff, right?
Yeah.
He was like nasty though, for some reason. I don't know, a random guy.
We need him for the flag Super Bowl. We didn't tell them that we won our second playoff game.
Oh yeah,
For all that we're interested in following from last week,
the comments were going crazy. I know you guys.
let us know. Let us know
I
if
know
you won.
you guys were crazy curious about this. So now, do you want to go to? You want to
So-
keep dissecting Reddick, or you want to go to?
No,
the
that's
big
enough about
story?
Reddick. That's enough
The
about
big
Reddick.
story.
The only thing about that is like I think he's gonna get his deal. That'd be really
He's 30 now.
yeah.
Okay, so how long?
Or 29.
29. How long do you think they're gonna sign him for? Like 3 years?
You could give him like a 3-4 year deal.
I'd say
Maybe
give-
3.
I say give him
'cause,
3 years.
Feel it out a little bit.
How
But
much-
you just gotta pay him a little bit more, and we have the money anyway, so it's
do
fine.
they have a lot of cap space?
We just got rid of a lot of people too.
Yeah, I know. but
Rodgers took a pay cut last year.
but next year, don't they have to sign
We had to
like?
pay, we literally have to sign everybody next year.
Yeah, they have to sign Sauce.
Brees, Sauce, Garrett
Brees,
Wilson,
Garrett.
Um,
Are they gonna sign Brees?
yeah,
I don't know.
I think the guaranteed. No, I think
They might
I
just-
think the ones you keep definitely are Garrett Wilson and Sauce.
Oh yeah, you definitely
Sauce
keep
you
them.
tag,
Honestly,
and then
they might tag Brees. Like, running backs are not worth it anymore. Unless Brees takes a pay cut, like,
yeah,
they should just do exactly what they did with Saquon. Honestly.
yeah,
Tag him. Tag him, let him rock for another year. Unless Brees takes, like, kind of a lower deal and, like, takes one for the team. Because running backs don't get paid anything, bro. Like, Garrett Wilson's going to make, like,
he's gonna make a lot.
he's going to make, like, 30 million.
Bro, I really just we need to see him with like a good quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The shit that he can do with Zach Wilson throwing the ball to him is pretty good already. With 1,000-yard season, 2,000-yard seasons,
He had 1,000 yards last year?
Yeah. and
No, Garrett Wilson's good.
he was hurt
I'll give it.
like a couple games too.
I'll give it to Garrett Wilson. He is good. I give people credit. Like, I roast people.
Bro, that one
People
catch,
say I'm like a
that
hater
one
on
catch
the
in the first
Cowboys.
game.
People say I'm a hater on the Cowboys. Like,
Yeah.
a couple of my friends that are Cowboys fans, because, like, I hate Trayvon Diggs. But, like, you can't call someone amazing when they give up, like, the most yards in the season, but they also get picks. Like, you know
think
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'll give Micah Parsons all the credit in the world. He's, like, he's literally top 2 pass rusher.
Yeah, but
in the league.
Trayvon Diggs is like he gets a pick and gets so hype about it and talks all this shit, and then bro,
And then,
like
he gets torched the next
he gets
play.
burned on the next play.
play. He gets torched. And it's like, you can't call someone
I
elite.
definitely hate his brother more though, bro. Stephon Diggs is
Stephon?
so annoying, bro.
Yeah, he's a little drama
Little
queen.
crybaby, bro. He's
You ever-
bro. He's like now they're doing like that whole team up thing they got going on in Houston. I think they'll be good,
Yeah.
but like I don't think Diggs is gonna be the highlight of that. You know what I mean, bro? Tank Dell is fire. Nico Collins really good last year too.
Mechie. He's like
Um,
the 3rd string guy. He's
Yeah, they're
pretty
stacked,
good.
bro. They're stacked. And CJ Stroud's gonna. I mean, let's He has some hot takes, so I
And
guess
didn't they sign a good running back? I think they signed Joe Mixon.
they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So now they have a good running back.
yeah.
He's
Well,
probably,
Joe
he's
Mixon,
better.
bro. Joe Mixon's old as hell, bro. But
He,
that's
he
exactly
is
what you
getting
need.
older.
That's exactly what you need for all the receivers that you're paying, bro. That's all you need is Joe Mixon to fit him right into that shit.
They
Even though
got
they're
rid
gonna
of
be, they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's fine.
realistically. And Mixon's pretty good at like receiving. I
Yeah, he
remember
is.
on the Bengals, he used to catch a ton of screens and just
Yep.
take it like 80 yards.
You give him the ball in the red zone too, bro. You know what I mean? Punch it in
He's
with him.
low key. He's a bruiser running back.
Mhm.
Like you would think. I don't think he's that tall, but like he just runs into people.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's never like he really hasn't been hurt the past 2 years. I think he got hurt 3 years ago, but like other than that, he's been chilling. He's
Yeah.
been a solid running back.
Yeah, no, for real. A couple of years ago though, he was great for fantasy. I remember getting him like 2 years in a row, and he was popping off.
He scored a ton of touchdowns,
Yeah.
right? That was his
Yeah.
big thing.
But what I see the Bengals I see the Bengals throwing the ball a lot more, this season.
Yeah, as long as Burrow stays healthy.
What do they? Do they have Pirine still? No, he went too, right?
Samaje Perine?
Yeah, I think
Nah,
he went
he's
too.
gone.
But who do they have as running back?
I have no
Doesn't
idea.
even matter, bro. Burrow's so good,
Let's see. Bengals running back depth chart.
bro. It's gonna be some no names.
Nah, I have a feeling they signed someone that's like pretty well known, but they have Zach Moss.
Oh, fire!
Yeah, yeah.
Zach Moss slept.
He was on what? He was on Indianapolis last year.
Bills. Oh, did he go to Indianapolis? Yeah. I remember picking him up.
Oh my God, my cat has a bird in its mouth,
Oh nah,
bro.
bro. You want to go get it?
Nah, let it cook.
Get that cat on the podcast. Yeah, I mean, the other thing with Jets training camp right now, obviously we're actually late to this, very late to this. This is last week, but the whole Rodgers not showing up to the mandatory camp.
Oh yeah.
I mean, bro, like you got to just the way that it was handled was very poor. Salah can't be getting at him unless it's something really dumb. I would love to know what it is. But
mean,
and I
if
think we will. I think we'll definitely find out when he. But like no one's heard from him.
I mean, if
Um,
it comes out the end of the season that like Rodgers went to like South America to rip ayahuasca with like
He
people, then
probably
I
did, bro.
understand it. Yeah, he probably did. That's why Salah's
Another
probably
another
tight.
darkness retreat, bro.
Yeah, he
But
probably went to,
regardless,
he
that's
went to the Amazon and was like pricking himself with, like, like when they take the frog poison, like they slightly inject themselves
Bro,
and
he's
just like
so weird.
hallucinate.
He's
That's
so
what
weird,
Rodgers
bro.
is probably doing.
I heard somewhere that it was some RFK rally. But again, if it was something like that, we would have heard about it. We would have known he was there. So
Yeah, they would have recorded it and he would have been like in the crowd.
we
or
know it's
whatever.
nothing with his family. So
It's family.
nothing with his
hates.
family. He's not with Shailene Woodley anymore. So it's nothing with that. So I think he might be like doing drugs with Joe Rogan somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably.
Something like that.
Yeah, I feel like Salah's a pretty like. I feel like he's a solid coach. If you had like a good excuse, he'd probably let you go.
I don't know, man. He's like
He's a hard
the
ass.
thing is, we don't know because someone else was pulling the strings with the whole Zach Wilson thing last year. Like all the drama that was going on with him last year when clearly Salah didn't want to keep playing him, but he couldn't say it. He couldn't come out and say it.
It was probably Joe Douglas.
Yeah, but why? I think it was like Woody, bro, the owner or something. I think
Probably.
I think what happened was Rodgers got hurt and they were just like, all right, that's it. We're giving up on the season. That was it.
Nah,
we're not gonna spend any more money. Let's just give up. Give it our best shot with Zach Wilson and
Yeah, but why would they like? I mean, you might as well. At
because
that point. What are you gonna do with Zach Wilson?
all their eggs were in one basket, bro. The Rodgers basket.
I know.
You know what I
was.
mean?
Yeah, but
And then this
once
year
he went
it's
down,
like
it kind of makes sense to kind of just tank because it's like get one more good draft pick and then
Yeah.
hope Rodgers doesn't get hurt next year.
that line was so bad, bro.
I know.
How did they go into that season with that line, bro?
bro?
You know what? I can't even say that because like they're not bad, but they weren't terrible. It was just the injuries were disgusting, bro.
You can't
Mekhi
ask,
Becton is terrible.
you can't ask me about a bad offensive line being a Giants fan, bro.
True.
They throw together a bunch of ragtag people.
Yeah, but that's
and it's
exactly
just
what was happening to us because it was like we had a good like lineup for it, and then the injuries brutal, man.
I feel like both the Jets and the Giants the past like 4 years have just been terrible on the offense.
How do you keep a line healthy? I don't know how that works because we've never seen it. Neither of us.
I don't know. Realistically, the only saving grace for the Giants' offensive line is Andrew Thomas,
Yeah.
and he got hurt in the first game a minute in.
Oh yeah,
That's why their line was so bad last
that's
year.
how it goes, man.
I remember they were playing the Cowboys. They drove up the field. They actually looked good on their first offensive possession of the year. They went for a field goal. The field goal got blocked.
I remember watching
Graham
that game, bro.
the Cowboys ran it back, and then Andrew Thomas was just laying on the field after it got blocked. That's the play he got injured on.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I
he was just
remember-
out for like 6 more weeks.
Remember watching that game in Doug's basement?
Was it?
Yeah, Chris was tight after like I remember that Chris was really tight.
I mean, that ended their season.
Yeah,
They were a
basically.
minute and a half. I mean, they
They didn't score, right?
they did longer than the
They
Jets.
got blown out.
Uh,
They didn't score against the Cowboys. It was like 40-0.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they scored in like with the last minute, but it was like third stringers. I thought you meant on the field goal. I was like, oh no, the Cowboys
No.
definitely scored. They blocked it, ran it fucking back, and then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
season was over. I was like, shit. All training camp. That's why football's like, it's the best and the worst because all offseason you're like hyping it up. Like last year, you were so hype about the Jets. They got Rodgers. You were so happy.
Bro, I
You
was
thought
in my
they were-
backyard and I saw that shit. I was like, yeah, no, I was texting you actually. I was like, yo, text your dad, bro. Like, what does your dad say? Is he all right?
I was like, well, dude, I didn't even text my dad. I was just looking at him like, bro, it looks like he destroyed his Achilles. he
Like,
could've-
I did not want to believe it, but those injuries are the worst where
Yeah, you were like, bro, we'll be
you're
back
not,
in 3 weeks.
You're not
So-
screaming in agony. You're just, bro, he stood up, sat back down. And he was like, yeah, nah, that's it. Yeah.
You were like, bro, 4 weeks, he'll be back, bro. I swear.
Well, he was on track.
Bro,
to- not in 4 weeks, but
You were like, yo, I swear, he got the new surgery, bro. He'll be back. In
yeah,
4
bro,
weeks.
he's a robot. He got the
Meanwhile, like-
robot surgery.
Meanwhile, I think it was ETN. He tore his Achilles his rookie year in training camp. He didn't come back until the next year.
Yo,
like,
he's all right though too. That's who we forgot to mention on the Jags. ETN. When we were talking about their running backs. He's not bad.
No, we weren't talking about Jags running backs. We were
We're talking about
Bengals-
receivers, but
Bengals
no,
running backs.
earlier we were
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the
yeah.
Jags. Yeah, ETN's good. ETN's good too. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has got a good team around him, but
I know.
you know, he's got to step it up for sure.
That's why
He threw a lot of. How many picks does he have? 39 picks.
just
I feel like
That's
from
his
what I've
entire
seen, he's
career,
thrown
though,
a
right?
lot of picks
Is that-
in like clutch situations, bro. Like crucial.
yeah. That's for
crucial
both these
games.
guys. It's their entire careers though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in
Yeah,
general,
this is hard to look at. Is this still up on the screen? Okay, good. We were talking about. Oh yeah, so back to the whole Rodgers missing the mandatory camp stuff. I think it was handled poorly. If it wasn't something like complete and utterly stupid, then I think this was not handled well. Like Saleh coming out in that press conference and saying, that it was an unexcused absence. It's just like, do the Jets have to do this all? Like, can they just be a normal team and not have any drama going on? Coaching staff, players,
bro.
it's
When
always
Rodgers
Rodgers
is on your
loves
team,
that shit.
when
dude.
Rodgers
He
is
really
on your
does.
team, there is a lot of
And when
drama.
me as a Jets fan is starting to realize it, I like Rodgers, but and I think I was so into like the Pat McAfee shit last year where he's on it every Tuesday, but all he was doing was he just wanted attention. That was it. He just
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
like I thought, he's the NFL, this is all part of the scripts. He's just on this so people can know that he's coming back, that he's doing all this new stuff and trying to inspire future players that get injuries and shit. No. Bro, no, he's just cap artist. I don't want to say that, but like I'm sure he would have actually came back if we were like in playoff contention. But
No, he was never
don't think
coming
so?
back. No, he
Yeah.
does it all for attention. He's like a low self-esteem high schooler. He
Yeah.
just wants all the attention, bro. He
I'm not
loves it.
not denying
He
it.
hates-
I'm
his
not
family
denying it
hates
anymore.
him.
I'm genuinely not denying it anymore because I don't you can't really trust the Jets anymore, dude. I'm trying to like this is all jokes aside, all delusions aside. I'm trying to go into the season without being a Cowboys fan about it.
Yeah.
Talking about this our year
Yeah.
because it just ends so poorly and but after like 5 weeks I'll talk about getting excited.
I mean, yeah. The problem with Rodgers is he's so good.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah, but we don't know that anymore. He's
He's-
still Aaron Rodgers, bro. So
he'll
like,
still be good,
yeah.
but you don't know. Like he just might not. I mean, he wasn't really a runner anyway, but I don't know. After that Achilles, he is pretty old.
he can't move anymore. That's all.
Yeah.
You keep him in the pocket. You get him a good O line like we're trying to do right now, which I think we did pretty well. You give him that time in the pocket, and that's it. And I think it'll be fine. Saleh's taken more of a role in the offense this year, so I'm excited to see how that goes. Because Hackett, I think again,
Nathaniel Hackett.
Rodgers won 2 MVPs in that offense, so it's
In Hackett's offense?
yeah.
Oh, really?
So it is what it is. You got to think about it like the whole Brady situation. You know what I mean? Like where Brady goes, the good offense goes. So
Yeah.
you have to figure that Rodgers is playing some kind of role in that.
He will facilitate the offense, like
Yeah, that's
no matter
that's what you
what.
need.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he's working with Salah and Hackett on that, to be able to not call the offense entirely, but know when to do certain things because he's got great football knowledge.
So Salah's calling the plays now.
No, but he's been in the offensive room more than the defensive room, or he's
Oh.
splitting responsibility where he was
He's
more
more
of
of
a
a
defensive-minded coach. Yeah,
yeah.
uh-huh.
I mean,
Exactly. So
Dable,
that was last year. I think
the Giants are the opposite though, because Dable's more of an offensive-minded coach, and
I wish that we could get an
reports
offensive-minded coach, bro.
reports say that Dable's taking the Dable's going to take over the offensive play calling over what's his name, Kafka, which I mean their offense was terrible last year, so I feel like it can't get worse from there.
And Dable's a good coach. Yo,
Dable, yeah,
give us him.
everyone like the whole thing with Dable is that he turned Josh Allen into Josh Allen, so everyone like was kind of optimistic he could do that about Daniel Jones, but
Mm.
like it's just hard to tell because 2 years ago he played pretty well, and you thought it was on the upswing. But then
Yeah.
last year they started the season and like they started out really bad, and then like it just Daniel Jones got hurt, so you didn't get a true picture of like what was going on. But the first 4 weeks when he played with Dable, I mean Kafka was calling the plays, but the first 4 weeks the Giants they got like destroyed. Like first week you said they didn't score. The second week they were losing like 24-0 to Arizona. And I was like, bro, this season is so bad. They didn't score until halftime.
They beat them.
And then the second half, bro, Daniel
Yeah.
Jones turned up. He threw like
He
two
has
touch-
the ability to do it.
Yeah, but he's so inconsistent. It's so annoying. Like
Yeah.
some weeks he'll pop off. There was one game where he threw for I think like 350, maybe even like 400 yards against the Saints. It was crazy. And I was like, bro, where is it? Like,
They
why
almost
can't he
they
do this?
they put up a good fight against the Niners too in week 3, right?
I mean, not really. They got like
No. It was pretty close at first.
I mean, it was close until like the third quarter, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like, even though it's close, you can kind of tell. Oh yeah, we didn't spin the wheel today.
I don't know what we're
We also
spinning the
didn't
wheel
give
for.
shout outs either, but we'll do that. At
Shout
the
out
end.
Matt.
Shout
our
out Matt
our new Doug for the day.
and shout out Ron. But
Shout out Ron indeed.
let's stay on track.
Rob, when he sees the podcast and there was no shout out for him, he has to watch it. He has to watch until for like an hour in to get his shout out.
We'll be
Bro,
like, Rob, the shout out this week is sick, and it'll be like sitting on his chair, like edge of his chair, optimistically for like 40 minutes.
we're like 45 minutes in. He's ripping his hair out, waiting for the shout out.
Let's cut
That's
out the
weak.
shout out, but tell Ron he was shouted out, and then he'll like sit there the entire podcast.
Look for the cut.
Free view.
For the cut. Yeah.
Free view.
Yeah, true. No, it's been doing. We have like 70 views on our first episode. We're on Spotify now, by the way, too. Are you able to put that link in the TikTok? I gotta put that in the YouTube. So check the YouTube Spotify link,
I didn't even know I could do that.
or just search Bet the Over on Spotify.
Fuck, bro. We just got so off topic. I don't
Fine.
even remember what I was talking about.
You were talking about Dable.
Uh,
And I'm still on about this whole Rodgers thing because there was more. So the following day, because he missed the entire camp.
was it OTAs?
It was like the mini camp. So
Oh.
yeah, so it was like a mandatory mini camp.
Yeah.
The only thing is, they knew about this. So like they knew about this months and months and months prior.
Yeah, the Jets.
Whatever it is that he had. So what I'm thinking is, Rodgers came out and said it. Obviously his teammates don't care because Sauce tweeted. I have the tweet. Sauce tweeted about it.
Sauce and Rodgers are boys. right?
Facts. Are you all really making a big deal because of a 15-plus year Hall of Fame quarterback missed 2 days of practice after being with the team all throughout phase 1, 2, and 3 of OTAs? GG's. Yeah, I agree with Sauce there. He's been all the mandatory stuff. He's been a leader to the young guys. Since he's been in New York, the Jets have been a huge name. He's made it fun for everybody that's been there with him, besides when he got injured. But no, seriously, like he's been to all of the optional stuff. So obviously they knew about this stuff months ago. So I don't like. We have to figure out what the dynamic is between him and Salah because, like Salah's being petty about it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
or it's something really, really dumb. That's why we need to know what it is. The only plausible thing it could be, because we don't know and we haven't heard anything, because it's nothing public. He has to be doing some kind of drugs. He's doing some kind of retreat. You know what I mean? That's literally it has to be what it
He's
is.
ripping ayahuasca with the
Dude,
boys again.
it literally could be.
He always does that. Bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, why do you?
He likes to like try things that like mess would not mess with his body, but like he wants to like spiritually achieve some goal.
Yeah, he wants to
You
have
know what
like
I
an
mean?
ego.
Remember
death.
when he got hurt and NFL memes or Ghetto Gronk was posting like Aaron Rodgers in the locker room doing like a summoning ritual to heal himself, and
Yeah.
it was like some guy
It
with
was like a
his legs crossed
cauldron,
like this. Yeah,
with
I
like
can't remember. You got to look up that
the
one.
smoke pop
Yeah,
like going through the
Aaron
air.
Rodgers like chanting it was him like chanting like Nordic like hymns or some shit
Yeah,
like that in the
he's
locker
like
room. Yeah, yeah, trying to like summon something to heal him. That's funny. Yeah, man.
There's like smoke in the room.
Yeah.
There's like a pig pig
Yeah,
blood
like cutting a
spilling out.
pig's head off and fucking. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. No, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Rogers starts like levitating.
Yeah, yeah.
His eyes roll back into his head. He walks out. His Achilles is
He's all
healed.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still that theory too that he never actually got hurt. How do you feel about that one?
Bro, like I feel like Jets fans are like people say Giants fans are delusional. Like Jets fans are like absolutely crazy. Why? Like what's the benefit of him not playing? Why would he sit out?
The original reason was that the NFL didn't want him to play because they were mad at him or they don't like the image that he gives to the NFL with the how he is politically, everything with COVID, not wanting to get. We really had to go and get the most dramatic quarterback, bro. We couldn't just go get like any other like veteran, bro.
I mean,
I love Rodgers and I'm excited for Rodgers, but I'm gonna be honest, as a Jets fan, we would be saying this about any veteran quarterback we signed. You know what I mean?
well, yeah. If you signed a different veteran quarterback, you would have been like,
We would
"Fuck, bro, we should've-"
the glazing would have been like equally as much. But Rodgers is like a goat, bro.
No,
He's not Brett Favre.
if you
He's better
signed
than
any
Brett
other
Favre.
quarterback, you would have been like, "Fuck, bro, why didn't we sign Rodgers?"
Yeah,
It would. It's always the grass is greener.
yeah, true. I don't know. And then I guess I'm just excited for when Jordan Love comes over to the Jets in a couple of years,
Oh yeah, that's inevitable.
like 12 years.
Doesn't he have? Isn't Rodgers have to go back to Minnesota? Isn't that the thing?
He was never in Minnesota.
No, he has to go back because
Well, he has to go to
They s-
Minnesota
they
so he
say-
can play the Packers. Yeah.
yeah, because they say he's gonna follow Favre's path, and I
Yeah.
think Favre went. I think it went Packers, Jets, and then Minnesota.
Yeah.
Was that
he
the
went?
order?
He was with the Jets for 2 years,
and then he went back to
Yeah, it was
Minnesota.
2008 and 2009. No. I'm sorry. It was 2008.
Or
it was
did he
1
go?
year, and
Did he
then he
go
went to Minnesota.
Packers, Minnesota, Jets?
Packers, Jets, Minnesota.
Okay, so
Because
Rodgers is
he
going back.
he
to
went to the
Minnesota.
Jets so he could go to Minnesota.
Oh, and then
Because he
play-
like retired. He played for the Jets for a year, like retired, and then came back, went to Minnesota so he could play the Packers twice a year. Yeah.
So Rodgers has got one more year for the Jets
Yeah.
because that's technically.
He says he wants to play 3 more.
Yeah, no, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm
He's
excited. I'm
dragging.
excited. We have like that Jordan Travis. We have like an actually interesting prospect.
Oh yeah, the FSU
Sitting
quarterback.
behind Rodgers. Jordan Travis coming off an injury gets a couple years to just
I think
sit
he tore
back.
his ACL, right?
I think so. That's why
Yeah.
we talked about this too. But yeah, he was
Yeah,
out for
yeah.
like a season in college.
He was good at FSU. I
Yeah,
remember
I
his
gotta-
name was like up. I mean, he was projected going like the first round or whatever, but
That's
obviously
that's
he
a
tore
good.
his ACL.
That's a steal,
Would
bro.
they get him in the third or the second?
Like the 5th or the 6th.
Oh, then maybe he wasn't a first round pick. 'Cause
Couldn't- probably
He
not.
wouldn't have dropped that far. Like he probably would have went to like second, third.
Let me see.
But it's kind of hard to judge. Like quarterbacks really dependent on like the situation around them. Like, bro, the Giants have been so bad. This is going back to Daniel Jones.
5th
hate.
round. Yeah, 5th round.
Daniel
171.
Jones hate is unjustified, bro. If any quarterback was on the Giants with
Yep.
their offensive line, which is bad, their wide receivers, which are also bad, they had a running back. That's all they had.
Yeah.
No quarterback would have done well.
Well, that's why I think
you
it
would've
wasn't a
thrown-
big deal to get rid of Saquon too. Like anybody that's really that butthurt about it is kind of bugging, bro. Because like you're just paying him all this money to not really be able to fit into that offense right now.
Yeah.
You know, when you can be moving around pieces.
I mean, yeah, like the NFL game has changed. It's obviously a passing league now.
Oh hell yeah!
So like
Which is makes it
They
so
bas-
much more interesting.
they basically traded off Saquon, a running back,
Mhm.
which is less valued for a wide receiver because they got Neighbors. I mean, that doesn't like directly correlate because like him leaving didn't get them any draft capital, but they're moving more towards a pass-heavy offense, which I agree with because that's the way the league is going.
I think
There's more rules like for passing yards as opposed to rushing. Like think about how many defensive penalties you can get to benefit you. Like pass interference, holding, like a corner really can't. That's why playing corner is like the hardest thing in the league. Obviously quarterback might be the hardest, but like corner you can't grab them. They're fast. Every wide receiver is fast. Like they're mad fast. You can't really grab them. You can't do much. Like you can't run into them. it's very
I
hard
mean,
to slow them
playing
down.
like corner and receiver, the matchup is just like a skills thing. You know what I mean? Which is
Yeah.
what makes it more interesting to watch. If you really focus on like if you watch Sauce and his coverage on like comebacks and whatnot, it's crazy shit to see him. But that's the thing. Like, yeah, if you want to succeed as a corner in the NFL, you really gotta train, man, because it's all in like the footwork and watching the hips and shit. Not
Oh
that I'm
yeah.
fucking able to do it, but
It's also, I think, a lot of like film.
yeah,
Like if
no,
you
for
know
sure.
what they're trying to do,
You need
like
to you need to at least have like some kind of knowledge of where where the guy you're covering is gonna go, you know, or what the defense is gonna do if you need to switch with the safety or anything like that.
yeah, it's a lot
Um,
of communication.
yep.
But that's why, yeah, that's why wide receivers are so important because, like, bro, you make one like false move on defense, you'll score a touchdown. Like
Defenses
one
can't
lack
be
of
tense,
communication.
bro. Like if there's like any miscommunication within a defense, so like if they're you know if they're not like talking like you'll see like the Jets at practice, like their defense having fun, bro. Like they're doing all kinds of like cool switches and shit like that. They get along well. Like the DBs especially. Um,
Did you
and
see
the
the training camp video of Sauce and fucking Garrett Wilson?
oh my
going
god,
at? Bro,
yeah,
that was the craziest
yeah,
thing ever.
bro. They're like the
They were literally tearing
imagine
each
you're
other.
literally like two of the best players in the league that go at like a competing positions.
I don't think Garrett Wilson's the best, but I'll give Sauce is up there.
I think top 10 this year.
Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Top
yeah.
10.
I'll give him top 10.
Yeah.
He's not the best though.
Like I'd probably pick him up in like second round fantasy,
Mm,
depending on how many people in the
yeah,
league.
no, second round probably.
Like a 10-man league, I'm grabbing him second. I
Yeah,
think.
probably
Yeah.
second. But Sauce, I give like Sauce is like top 3. I don't know if I give him 1 yet, but he's up there.
Mm.
Like Sauce is really good.
Oh
I know,
yeah. Yeah.
You said he had a sophomore slump, but like, bro,
But that's
You're
the
gonna-
thing, like
like,
a
you're gonna
sophomore
give up
slump
yards
for
as-
him though wasn't like he wasn't playing bad. You just never heard his name because he like no one's throwing the ball his way.
that's good.
Yeah, no, it is good. That's what you want to see. But I just mean
That's like
no picks, nothing like that. But that's literally because nobody's throwing at him. You know,
well, when you play corner and offensive line in the NFL, if your name isn't called a lot, that means you're doing a very good job.
if he keeps on this trajectory, Jets best 2 corners of all time.
You think Darrell Revis is the best corner of all time?
Yeah, who else?
Mm, I think I don't know. You can name a couple, maybe
I can't.
Champ Bailey.
It's just a theory.
I think Charles Woodson. I think he was was he a corner or a safety? There was the year Darrell Revis was really good. There was another
2010
Yeah, who was the other corner? There was another
Cromartie.
corner. Who was it?
on the Jets.
No, not on the Jets, just in the league. Like there were 2 opposing corners. Like Darrell Revis was more of the lockdown island guy.
Aqib Talib, bro, goat.
No, not Aqib.
No, it wasn't him. I know that's not what you're talking about, but
But
forgot
Darrell
about him.
Revis, during that season, it was like no
Patrick
one would
Peterson?
throw at Revis. No one would throw at Revis, and like he had more of the lockdown stats. But the other corner, it might have been Charles Woodson. I forget.
Was it Richard Sherman? No.
No. This was a long time ago. The other corner was
Well, if
like
we're talking his
the
best
pick-
year, that's 2010.
the pick.
Oh, Deion Sanders too.
Yeah, Deion Sanders.
This list from NFL.com got Revis at 16.
16.
Yeah.
Like the 16th best corner of all time.
Wait, he went to the Bucks? I thought he went to the Patriots and then back to the Jets. He did go to the Pats.
I think Deion's a better corner.
Probably. This list has him at 1. Bro, Revis went from the Jets from 2007 to 2012, and then he went to the Bucks for a year, and then he went to the Patriots for a year, and then he went back to the Jets.
Really.
Isn't that crazy, bro? I don't remember him going to the Bucks.
Darrell Green, Charles Woodson. Yeah, I think it was.
Bro, he only has 29 career interceptions.
Rod Woodson. Yeah, because no one threw at him.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Like, the other corner had like a ton of picks and would get pick sixes.
Charles Woodson.
I saw. Yeah, I think it was Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson, 65 career interceptions. And he played around that time too.
Yeah, I think it was.
Deion Sanders, 53, voted to 8 Pro Bowls. Yeah, this is a good list.
I saw. This was in a video I watched the other day. It was kind of sick. It was like who had the best defensive season of all time, and he like graded all the players. Like he had a scale, like it was an X and Y axis. The X axis was like I forget how the rating was. One was like he would give them points based upon what they did. So like for example, a sack would be 3 points,
Yeah.
a tackle would be 1 point, and then like a pick would be 3 points, and he like calculated everything and like
Inspire.
that's the only reason I was bringing them both up. I think it was Woodson and Revis because Revis was up there. He was like, it was the same season. They both had crazy things.
Yeah, that was
And
that was
Revis,
the
like,
season when they went. Well, they went back to back to the AFC Championship. Fire.
in 2010.
2009, 2010.
Yeah, but that season, like Revis didn't really grade out that well because no one threw him the ball because they
True.
were afraid to throw him the ball.
And
But
in
then
this
but then
league especially, bro, like
Woodson had a ton of picks,
yeah,
so he was technically graded higher. But it was like
that makes
that's
sense.
kind of hard to choose who's better. You almost, me personally, I think I'd choose
I think
Revis because
you could go
I'd
off
rather
of,
just not
you
have
could
my
go off
corner
of past
thrown at.
breakups too.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
did pass
Yeah.
breakups. They did a lot. JJ Watt won the most, like the best defensive season ever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had like he went crazy back on the Texans days.
yeah. It sounds like a good video. I gotta check it out. I mean, I don't really have much else on the Jets except for, so there was one other thing with the whole Rodgers drama. The next day, when the media asked Saleh about, if there was like I guess beef between the two of them after Saleh said that he was unexcused, he said that they did talk and that they're all on the same page, the team, him, and Rodgers. So I guess things are fine. But
Yeah,
I would really like to know what is up because right now he was unexcused and subject to fine. So I'll be at the training camps though. So
You're going.
yeah, I'm going
That's kinda
to
sick.
I'm going to the. You should come with me.
When are they? Saturdays?
I think there's let me pull up the training camp schedule. We should go to a Giants one too. Let's see, Jets training camp 2024.
Do you have to like buy tickets? Like how does
Nope,
that
it's
work?
free. You just have to reserve them. You have to reserve them when they drop, which they drop on July 18th.
Yeah. While you're googling that, I'll say the training camp. So most teams start on like
July 27th is when it starts on Saturday, so I'll probably go to that one.
for the Jets.
Yeah, so for the Jets, we got Saturday, July 27th. We got Saturday, August 3rd. So I'd like to go.
Most training camps start on the 23rd. It
Yo.
looks like
Let's go to the Giants-Jets preseason game, and then we could do an episode on it.
that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
Because they're like $10.
What do you guys think? Comment down below if you think we should go to the Jets-Giants preseason game.
I think Doug's on board.
Me in the comments. Yeah, you guys should go. Yeah, I'm down for that though.
We should start doing.
Wait. No,
we
they're
should
doing
start-
training camp with the Giants on August 12th. No way.
Oh really?
Yeah, bro, that's sick. We're definitely going to that.
Yeah, we should go to
So
that.
August 21st.
We'll watch
August
the Giants
21st.
cook the
It's a
Jets.
Wednesday though.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. Time to be determined. Joint training camp with the Giants. That is sick.
I vote next pod we shave Doug's head.
We should. Yeah. Vote down below if you think we should shave Doug's head.
If this video gets 20 likes, we're shaving Doug's head.
And then, yeah. Oh my God.
Imagine,
Who was last in
imagine the video blows up. We're like, Doug, we gotta shave your
I
head.
wonder if you'd do it.
No, are you kidding?
We'll make him wear a bald cap in the next episode.
I think if this video gets what?
Yeah, just to mess around.
It
If this
needs,
video
like,
gets
an
if this video gets
absurd
like
amount of
five
likes.
if this video gets like 5,000 likes, we're shaving his head. That's
Dude,
like a
I'll shave
reasonable.
my
That's like a
head.
reasonable
If
number.
it gets 5,000 likes, I'll shave my head.
All right, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. He will shave his head for 5,000 likes. Get on it. That's funny.
That
Your
would
girlfriend's not
suck,
liking
bro.
this video, bro.
That would suck.
That's funny.
Can I at least get like? It'll be a 2. Can I get like a 2 or a 3? Like not.
Can I do it? I have
I
a
can't-
trimmer that I can put it on like a 3.
Yeah, we got to do it outside.
That'd be
It's
weird.
not gonna be full butter.
No, you have to
though.
do it on the podcast, bro. We'll put it down to tarp or some shit.
bro.
All right. All right. Yeah. Fantasy mock draft next week. And then I'm not really. We got the real training camps. Oh, did you stop it already?
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, did it freeze?
No, just your team's popped up.
Oh fuck. It's all right. All right. We're done.
All right.
I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna.
Thanks for
take that.
tuning in, guys.
Yep.